Okay, well, that was web news. We're going to go back to that top story that we're covering, obviously, that tragic flight that went down off the Comoros Islands in the Indian Ocean. We can now talk to the Vice President of the Comoros Islands, who is in charge, the Minister in charge of Transport and Tourism, Idi Nadhoim. He joins me now on the line. Thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us here at France 24. If I could ask you first and foremost, there is a teenage girl who has been rescued. She's currently, I understand, being treated. Do you have any more details about her health at the moment?
Yes, I have just talked to the doctors looking after her. She's doing well. Thanks God. Everyone is, you can imagine, is around her, taking care of her. She needs, according to the doctors, more special treatment. She needs to be scanned, and so such facilities we don't have here. I think that a decision will be taken this morning to whether to send her to Europe or to South Africa or nearby, where such facilities exist.
Okay, now, of course, a lot of questions, as Minister for Tourism and Transport, a lot of questions have been raised, it's worth pointing out, about the state of this plane that was flying between Comoros and Yemen. Now, it was a Yemeni airline, of course, but what is your control? What power would you have had to stop that plane coming into the airport? Because it's been banned in France, for example.
First of all, we wish the French could have informed us of any irregularity or any problems with that plane. Most, if not all, of the planes of YEMENIA are Airbus planes. Now, they're supposed to be serviced by Airbus, most of them. Now, the passengers using YEMENIA from Sana'a to Comoros, from Paris to Sana'a, 99% of them, they are French citizens. Now, what is this discrimination of those French who have to be protected while they're in France, and those French who are left by themselves, to fly this type of planes. Now, we check all planes arriving here on a regular basis. We check their documents, the licenses of the pilots, the documents of the plane, as far as they are valid. We trust the civil aviation authorities of the countries we are working with, and these civil aviation authorities are audited every year or every 2 years by the International Civil Aviation. So now, it could have been easier for us if France has communicated to us the list of Airbus planes not good to fly, which was not the case. Well, I'm sorry.
Okay, but before this crash happened, then, was this problems with this airline, and was that the first you'd ever heard of there being problems? Because certain passengers have certainly complained about the awful conditions that they've had to fly in.
No, it's true. I fully agree with them, and we do support them. I mean, the way YEMENIA, the service of YEMENIA is not a first-class service. Like if you were flying with Pacific Airways or Air France or Emirates or Singapore Airlines. Okay. That's true. That's true. The service was not good, but this has nothing to do with the state of the plane.
Just before we run out of time, if I could ask you very quickly, in your capacity then as Minister of Tourism and Transport, from this point on, do you intend to ban this airline, YEMENIA, coming to the Comoros, or do you intend to ban all A310s? Who is your complaint with?
No. Let's see. Let France ban all the A310, because this is not the first accident of Airbus A310. This is the third in less than 2 months. That's what. Let France ban A310 and we will ban any A310 which will shows, in our country. That's one thing. Now, what's next?
Hello?
Hello? Yes.
Okay. Idi Nadhoim, the Vice President of the Comoros Islands and Minister in charge of Tourism and Transport, thank you very much, if you can still hear me, for taking the time to talk to us here at France 24. Okay.